Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. First of all, I just want to pay a huge thanks to the conference team to provide me this chance to present my work over here. And the topic of my presentation is analyzing the impact of mother tongue on students' speaking skills at intermediate level, a survey, and that is the brief sketch of my work. Respected audience, there is a Claus Groth's poetry as he has expressed about the mother tongue. My mother tongue, so sweet the sound, how dear you are to me. Were my heart made of stone or steel, to speak it proud I would be. In fact, his poetry is just going to tell about how we express ourselves well in the mother tongue, or in terms of language teaching, the first language, which has always been our discussion in language teaching. A well-known educationist, A.T. Jimson, said, if you want to get mastery over any language, you should have 100% command over its accent, 90% command over its grammar, and just 10% command over its vocabulary. So, all his code is just going to depict this point of view, which reflects the aspects of the language. And if we talk about the mother tongue role in learning a second language, its role is that in teaching language classroom has recently been the focus of an ongoing debate and research. The monolingual approach suggests that the use of target language solely in second language classroom increases the learning of the target language. They advocate that mother tongue has no essential role in English language classroom and that it might deprive students of valuable input in the second language and hinders their progress. In contrast, the proponents of using mother tongue in second language classroom believe that its use helps students learn second language more effectively. If we talk about the significance of the study, the knowledge of second language learning can't be isolated thoroughly. It will open up new panoramas of knowledge and possibilities in regard to the use of mother tongue in English language teaching. It will also provide a comprehensive understanding of mother tongue affecting the second language learning. It will be helpful for the teachers, learners, and the course designers as well. These were the objectives of my study, to analyze the impact of mother tongue in ELT classroom by using it in a limited and judicious way, to investigate the assumption that limited use of mother tongue does not reduce the student's communicative ability, but it can assist in teaching learning process, to identify the role of mother tongue in learning second language in English language classroom, to assess whether there exists a relationship between teachers' attitudes and perceptions about effective use of L1 in the classroom, to investigate the difficulties and the challenges faced by the teachers in adopting second language in their classrooms. And these were my research questions. Do the teachers in Pakistan use mother tongue in English language classrooms at intermediate level? If they use, how frequently they use? What are the purposes of using it in English language classrooms? Why they are going to use it? And what do the students think of the teacher to use mother tongue in EFL classrooms? And what are the teachers' perceptions about using L1 in English language teaching? And what are the difficulties and the challenges faced by the teacher in adopting second language in the classroom? That is the literature review of a work. The person who knows only one language doesn't truly know the language. Richard Everett opines attitude towards self, the target language, and the people who speak it, the teacher and the classroom environment all seem to have an influence on its acquisition. Prohibiting the native language within the context of English as a second language instruction may impact language acquisition precisely because it mirrors disempowering the relations. There are 5 cognitive processes. In order to explain the second language acquisition, Selkner identified 5 cognitive processes which can be involved in interlanguage construction. The first is the language transfer, and the transfer to the training, strategies of second language learning, strategies of second language communication, and the overgeneralization in target language linguistic material. 150 students and 20 teachers participated in the study, and all were belonging to Bahawalpur, and they were the students and the teachers of intermediate level. And if I talk about its methodology, it was a descriptive type of research based on quantitative approach, and just random sampling was done. I prepared 2 questionnaires for the teachers to get their viewpoints of how L1 is going to affect in the L2 class and their problems and the perceptions, and the same questionnaire was also used for the students. And that is the graphic description of my work. And these are the difficulties and the challenges in adopting second language in the class which the teachers were facing, and that is its graphic description. And my findings are teachers' attitude towards using mother tongue and teaching second language were positively. Lack of interest in second language encouraged teachers to use mother tongue to energize the students. Teachers also reported that to get the students come back to the classroom, they just switched to the mother tongue. The teachers felt the necessity to use mother tongue when the students seemed to lose their self-confidence. They felt the need to depend on L1 in the teaching of abstract vocabulary, and overcrowded classes forced teachers to use mother tongue to instruct and control the learners, and the course material allows the teacher either the use of L1 or L2. Overall, the results supported this hypothesis that the use of L1 in English language classes doesn't lessen the learner's quality, capability, and capacity to communicate well in second language. Rather, it assists, aids, and facilitates the teaching learning process. Mandela's famous quote on negotiating the states, "If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart." The richness of a learner's mother tongue knowledge and the experience is unquestionably an accessible source for second language learning, and teaching a learner without his native language not only disregards his identity and culture, but also turns him into a newborn baby with an adult mind. These are some suggestions and recommendations. Bilingual children may develop more flexibility in their thinking as a result of processing information through 2 different languages. The impact and importance of mother tongue in learning second language enhance the significance of this study. Second language affects the personality and the attitude towards second language learning. The students should be encouraged to share their thoughts in the target language, and teachers should use and adopt new and innovative learning strategies in their classes. and the use of mother tongue may be beneficial in EFL class, especially when students have difficulty in understanding. It may represent a resource that both the students and the teacher share in common. And these were some references from which I got the help, and thanks for your patience, please, and any question. And once again, thank you very much for giving this opportunity to interact with you people. Thank you.